Back here in Colorado, and new at 6 for you inmates were getting high in their jail cells from envelopes that were soaked in drugs.
Police have made a big bust in northern Colorado. It's being called a first of its kind in our state. Deputies busting a drug smuggling ring that was bringing narcotics into a busy county jail. These 12 people are facing serious charges, accused of using the Postal Service to sneak drugs right into the Larimer County Jail. CBS 4's Dylan Thomas in Fort Collins on our top story. Dylan, you got exclusive access to see how this ring was working and how the deputies busted it.
And Jim, the sheriff's office tells us that the drug dealers in this case allegedly went out of their way to really make a sophisticated effort. The alleged drug dealers on the outside were doing things like getting everyday mail, diluting drugs, dipping it in that dilution, and even doing things like getting the drugs, putting it in the creases of the mail, or even infusing the ink with narcotics.
There was no lapse in security. There wasn't something that failed. It was actually just a very creative way of getting this stuff in, and it was great work done by a jail deputy to catch it.
In the center of Fort Collins, 12 inmates at the Larimer County Jail now face charges of operating a drug ring which infused narcotics into cells. Recently, a deputy noticed inmates were talking to people outside of the jail about a growing interest in arts and crafts.
It looked like it could be some coded language for narcotics use.
The deputy started testing the mail those inmates were receiving.
We found what we believe to be Suboxone, methamphetamine, and what we believe to be fentanyl as well.
Diluted narcotics were detected in everything from the creases of the mail to the ink that was used to write.
We have several people that touch the mail on a daily basis. My fear was that we were going to end up with a staff member or an inmate that had an overdose death because of this, and we need to do something in order to combat this.
Since the arrests, the jail is now changing systems for receiving mail, meaning the only way drugs can now get into the jail is through someone's body, which is why all inmates staying overnight are now scanned and strip searched.
And we have a body scanner that actually takes a scan of your insides that we can see contraband that could potentially be inside them.
Now, as of today, because of this drug bust, the jail is now getting rid of physical mail that would come to the inmates, and instead they'll be electronically uploading them to tablets so then they can read their mail and not actually have physical access to it. The jail says they have already had to use Narcan 7 different times to revive inmates who overdosed, saving their lives. They're hoping that these new actions and changes will ultimately make it to where they'll never have any more overdoses. Reporting live in Larimer County, Dylan Thomas covering Colorado First.
Dylan, what a story. Thank you.